Everyone that's come out this afternoon, and I hope that you come praying. I hope you come desiring to hear from home. I hope while you're here, you'll just be as quiet as you can, but utter under your breath, "Oh Lord, come visit us this day." And He surely will. I believe that with all my heart. Brother Jerry, I'm not sure, he's taking care of a funeral over at the Stone Cold Church. And I'm not sure if he's there or his grandson is graduating tonight. He's one place or the other. I know he's taking care of that funeral also over there. So we want to pray for that family. Vernon here's asked, his mother is really bad, and he wants prayer for her. She's been in the hospital a while, and he asked this church. He has confidence in it. And, Vernon came here a few weeks ago, and you've seen him hobbling around, and he's like Brother BJ. He takes dialysis, but he had a toe that probably I've never seen that before, Vernon, that bad on a man. You could see the bone in his toe, and he said they want to take it off, and he just come from the emergency room, and he asked the church to lay hands on him. Now, it's not the church, but it is God's people, and He hears our cries.
Prayer of faith. Yeah.
The prayer changes things, and that's why. And his foot healed completely over just in a few days. Glenn, that's the power of the Lord.
Amen.
And that's the only one that can do that is God Himself. And that's why prayer is so important. And that's why men and women all week long will message me or Brother Jason or Brother Randy, see Brother BJ out, or they'll say, "Will you have the church to pray for me?" Brother James, Brother Jeremiah, they hear this every day. And there's a reason. And I used to not really understand, but Sister Darlene, now it makes me feel good when someone says, "Will you remember my child? We remember my mom, my dad." It makes you feel good that you are a child of the King. And if you're a child of the King, He hears your cries. He said, "My eyes are over the righteous, my ears are open to their cries." I love Matt more than anything in life. He's my son. I'd do anything for him. How much more will God do for us, who are His children? He holds it all, God. He don't love you more than me or me more than you. He loves all of us the same. Brother Roger Hicks is needing prayer. He's going to have surgery this week for bypass. They're going to take him in tomorrow. They're asking for prayer. Brother Terry Bryant, a brother from the Indian Bottom, is in the hospital. Been there, I guess, about a month now. He's on life support. Without a miracle, his wife said that he can't go on. But she said in a little message, it was sweet. She said, "But God holds us all, and we're all going to leave." But see, she's walked with that man and talked with him. She knows more about him as your companion does you. And I'm glad of that, aren't you? I'm glad that our family knows more about us as they walk daily with us. But God knows more about us than all. He searches the hearts of men. I'm glad of that. I'm glad of that. Is there anyone else, real quick, that would like to?
Remember Joanne's grandbaby? The sugar went to 8 something. They flew to UK last night.
I've seen that.
Sister Johnny Dorr. She's having
You kicked me in there.
And Edna, she called just a little bit ago.
Sister Edna and Brother Emery's been sick, and we're glad he's here tonight. You know, I seen that a little child, sugar went to 800 and some.
856.
That's bad.
I'd like for you to pray for me. Last baby, I had to have a stent with it, and I'm just not getting recovered from it. I'm having trouble with my blood pressure. I need prayer for that.
We love you all. We're glad you're here tonight. We love you.
Love you too.
We love all of you. All of you. The small crowd. I knew it wasn't going to be a big crowd tonight, but I wanted to be here. If it was just me, I wanted to be here. I told this story once before, and I'll tell it. I heard, as a young man, I heard I.D. Back say one time that over at the Mount Olivet Church, it's one of the largest churches in the Indian Bottom today. But he said, I think it was 1971 or 73 or some back then, he said, only 2 brethren for 3 months was there. He said, every month, only him and another brother was there. And he said, the other brother said, Brother I.D., we going to just quit? And he said, I'm not going to quit. And today, you see, Brother I.D.'s gone, but that church is one of the largest churches over there. God takes notice of just 2 or 3 gathered in His name. And He can add, but we got to work. And we got to get out, and we got to ask people to come. And we got to be here ourselves. If you want to work, if you want to eat, you have to work. That's what the Bible teaches us too. So, we're going to have, Brother James is going to come and introduce the service tonight. And maybe Brother Jeremiah come and Brother Jason will close.
Brother Jerry, I don't know if everybody remember my brother. He's been in the hospital, and they sent him home, and he's got a pig line, and they got him on antibiotics for 6 weeks. They're afraid that they're going to have to take his foot off due to diabetes. He really needs prayer.
What's his name?
Jail.
Your brother?
Yeah. He really needs prayer.
Anyone else real quick?
Just, Gerald, I want y'all to pray that my mother goes to the Lord. I want to him draw her.
I know you do. She's 89 years old and professes no hope. It's scary, Vernon. But what's scarier is there's people all over this world. But we have a loving God. And we have a God that He said, if you will draw nigh to me, I'll draw nigh to you. We have a God that He says, if you'll call on my name, if you'll just hear my voice, harden not your heart. Come unto me, all ye ends of the earth. He died for the least as He did the greatest. And I'm glad of that. I'm glad of that. I'm sure not great. I'm one of the least. I'm one of the least. But there's been times past that the Lord has took this little weak man and made him strong. He's took me when I've been down, and He's picked me up. And it's all to Him. It's all His glory. It's all to His honor. And while I live here, while I walk here, I want to lift up hands to God and say, Lord, thank you. Thank you for life. Thank you for everything, Lord, you've given me. But God, if I don't deserve anything, but He gave me something, Brother BJ, that the world can't take away. They can take you home, they can take your money, they can take your car, but they can't take what Jesus Christ gives. Amen. He gives you a peace in your soul that the world don't understand. That's why as we travel on this world, that's why we travel on this life, Brother Glenn will say, you can have this whole world, but just give me Jesus. Give me Jesus in the morning. We hear Brother Jason say, give me Jesus in the day. And oh Lord, at night as I lay down, Lord, give me Jesus. And no doubt when we come down to die, we'll say, oh Lord, Lord, take my hand and lead me on home. That's our cry. Isn't it wonderful to know that you're a child of the Most High God? Yeah. Isn't it wonderful to know that you found favor in the eyes of the King? Isn't it wonderful to know that He looked down one day and smiled and said, I heard you cry, and I took notice to you, little child. I'm going to take you in my hand, and I'm going to lead you through life. He said, I'm not going to just cause you're going to have problems as you walk through life, Brother Randy. You're going to have heartaches and you're going to have trials. And it's needful. Why? Because we can get down in the valley then. But when we get down in the valley, we know who's down there, don't we? He's the lily of the valley, the bright and the morning star. I'm glad one night on my knees I cried out to this man. Let him the stars in the sky. I'm glad that night on my knees I said, oh Lord, you can have this world. Just give me Jesus. I don't want to go to hell, Lord. But I know that's where I'm going to. I said, I don't deserve it, Lord. I didn't even want to look up. But you know what happened then? The sweetest feeling came over me. Glory, glory, glory. Jesus came in alive. One night on my knees. I've been happy. I've been rejoicing all my way. And I'm on my way to heaven. And I want the world to know whose side I'm on. I belong to Him. And He belongs to me. Glory, glory, glory. There's nothing like the sweet Spirit of the Lord. There's nothing like His love. He wrapped me up in His arms one night. It's been a hallelujah time. If I leave tonight, it's been a sweet time in the Lord. If I live to be 100, oh Lord, just let me walk around with God goodbyes where He spoke. Where they do dialysis. And He wants the church to pray. God will hear our cries. He said He would.
Take my heavenly flight.